Hello and welcome everyone to another update video here on this channel about Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA and also QNT. This is one of my most important videos on this channel because we reached several price targets I gave you for Bitcoin, Ethereum and also ADA and QNT. We are on our way. I will tell you all the updates what happened on this chart, and I will of course give you all the updates about my trade for Cardano, which is currently in a loss, but I'm still in the trade, and I will give you all of my price targets and my expectations, and I will of course provide you with my game plan and what I'm planning to do right now with this trade. So stick with me until the very end and enjoy this video. And I will of course provide you right now with all the important updates on the chart. But for the new viewers, I want to show you what I predicted the last 2 or 3 weeks on this channel for ADA. We have been made a fifth wave with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You also get this target area between the 0.5 and the 0.618 extension. I show you how we should reach this target area. We should make an A down, a B up, and then again a C down in this target area. This is actually my current expectation for ADA. So technically what I expect right now is a 3-wave or a corrective move here in this target area, which sits between the 30 and the 32 US dollar level. I expect ADA to make an impulsive 5-wave move here towards the downside and then recover. So for ADA, I count this actually as a 5-wave move, which is completed. So this should actually be a wave A of 2, a B up now and a C down. The B, to be honest, we can count it as a 5-wave move. If we count this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everything we should really hit this support area right now in the next few days, or in the next 1 to 3 weeks before we can get our reversal towards the upside. If we are reversing straight from here, it would be, in my opinion, a little bit unreliable because this was a clear 5-wave move towards the downside. After we went below this bottom, I recognized that probably this is not it, that we are getting one last leg towards the downside. So I thought about what could be another wave count opportunity, and I came up with the idea that this was only an A wave, this was the B wave, and this impulse was actually a C wave. So, and as you can see, this scenario unfolded exactly as predicted. That I didn't have to change anything. I told you right here that we will see a 5-wave impulse down, which we saw in an A wave. I told you right there that this could be an overshooting B wave, which forms a new high. And up there, I told you we should go down now in a 5-wave impulse in the C wave. And I provided you exactly with this target area here, which is, I didn't change it 1 centimeter. It was exactly between the 0.3470 level and the 0.3212 level, which we hit perfectly. So right now we are exactly in the target area and I'm still in my trade. But right now I want to tell you what happened to me and my trade. It's a very, very unlucky situation for me, which could have been handled better, to be honest. I'm always telling you honestly the good sides. Now, of course, I will also provide you with the bad sides, which happened here to me. You know that up there, I was searching for a short entry for Ethereum, and I have placed my orders a little bit too high. So actually, during this upwards movement, I was on the sidelines, even if I knew it's going down. I wanted to short Ethereum at that point, but my orders didn't get hit. So I was on the sidelines during this whole downwards movement up there, and this fulfilled actually perfectly as predicted. And until here, I told you we are in the 4th wave. I think it was at this point. I had the wave counter. This is a 1, 2, this is a 3, and this is a 4. And we should see one last dip here in this target area. This was actually my first expectation when we were there, and then we saw an impulse down and then we saw an impulse up, and this was actually the point where my first trade started, which did not play out because I identified it first as a 1 and this is a possible 2. So I placed here some long orders in expectation that this will move up from here, that this is a truncated wave C and will not go deeper. Of course, this long trade setup did not work out. I got stopped out. So in the moment we hit this target area again, I was searching for another entry and placed my long orders slightly here above this support entry. And as you can see, we dumped really straight down in the target area and got a bounce from there. So I'm right now in my trade, of course, with a small position size, not too over leveraged. And we are in my target area. So of course I'm sticking to my long trade. Why should I change my opinion right now? Even if I analyze now this movement here, I have a clear opinion what this has been. This has most likely been an A wave up, a B wave down. This has clearly been a corrective move. So this can be an undershooting B wave, and this impulse, which I firstly identified as a wave one, a possible wave one, this might only be a C wave of the fourth wave. So the fifth wave has started here. And yeah, from there we can already count a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this can already be complete. It can also be that this is a 1, 2 setup. So this was a 3, this is a 4, and we get one last dip slightly below this target area. So that's why I'm right now providing you, even before it happens, this scenario that we come slightly below this target. I will stick into my trade. I will stay into the trade. I have a decent position size. As you can probably remember, I tried opening a long position here at this possible first 1-2 setup with round about, I think, 200,000 ADA or 2 million ADA. Oh, no, 200,000. No, 2 million. I scaled in with 2 million ADA on this way. But since the first 1-2 setup here didn't work out, I scaled in very, very slightly. I placed long orders which are only half of the position size up here. So that's why my loss of this trade is currently not too bad. And of course, I'm still sticking to this opinion that we can go up from here. Right now, I will also show you what happened to Bitcoin and Ethereum, and this is the reason why I wanna pull this target area a little bit more down, a little bit. I just mentioned it for you to not get probably involved into a possible liquidation cascade. I think it should not drop below. Wait, let me measure that. In my opinion, it should not drop below the golden pocket, the 61.8 FIB retracement levels, which sits here exactly at 0.3078. So this is actually my worst case scenario here, a drop down there. But if we hold this, there is, in my opinion, a very high chance of moving up, because this was a clear wave A towards the downside. We got a 5-wave move there. This was a clear overshooting B with a three-wave structure, and this now is a clear 5-wave structure, which is already completed. So this is the scenario I've been following here on this channel for the last weeks already. And if you don't want to miss out on that in the future, leave your subscription down below the video, smash up the like button, leave your comments down below. I hope you did not over exaggerate in this trade. As always, I'm telling you also here, take my analysis as an additional inspiration for your own analysis, for your own research, because as you see, my scenario fulfilled perfectly. Also, I myself got triggered with the C wave. So always make your own analysis. Follow this channel. Sure, you will learn the skills of the Elliott wave analysis very, very fast if you're following this channel, because I'm doing here this daily analysis for you frequently. And I think overall this was a very good scenario to trade. I myself got first a little bit triggered with this C wave up here, but finally I'm in my position and I'm staying as it is, because I'm actually happy to be in this long trade. As you know, if we are measuring here with the trend-based FIB extension from the bottom to the top of this wave 1 to the bottom of this second wave, it depends of course if it bottoms out here or at the golden pocket. Let's say it has bottomed, then the minimum target is here up to the 0.60 US dollar cent level. So it would be actually a 2x from here. So that's why I'm not too scared about this entry right now, because even if I got stopped out here once, if we are seeing here now this 5-wave impulse, of course it was worth it. So right now I'm staying in my decent position until we are seeing this first 1-2 setup. In the moment we are seeing this, I'm scaling up my trade again to the bigger position size, to round about like my original position size, which I first tried to enter here. I now want to wait a little bit with this smaller position size. Maybe we are seeing one last low. In this scenario, it would be an opportunity to scale up even lower. So if we are dropping lower, I'm thinking about scaling up there. If we are seeing a 1-2 setup, I will scale up here. So that's actually my game plan here for Cardano. I'm not seeing this to come more down, I think, because this third wave is, in my opinion, already extended. So I don't really think that this fifth wave is also gonna be extended. That's the same thing then for Ethereum. I wanna switch as well to the Ethereum chart here for you, because there you can see this scenario got really fulfilled perfectly. And before we are going straight into the Ethereum chart, I also want to show you what I talked about the last 2-3 weeks for the Ethereum chart here on this channel. We saw here a first 5-wave move impulse to the upside. So based off the Elliott wave analysis method, this is the first indication that a low could have been made. Yeah? So a significant low could be in, and I'm telling this to my channel members already since I think August 2022. That I think this could have been a significant low, and I've been tracking on my German YouTube channel the rise since the 2000 US dollars. Not that I've been exactly predicting it, but I've been leaning towards that price target all of the time since weeks and months. And afterwards, after we saw that 5-wave move impulse to the upside, I placed this yellow-purple target area here on the chart, because my assumption was that we should see here a corrective move towards the downside, which in my opinion has happened. And I can also tell you how I personally would label that. I would choose an Elliott wave triple combo wave, so it's a W, X, Y, X set in my opinion, and we have bottomed out already. And the first indication why this is my opinion at the moment is that we have reached here with the first 1-2 setup and the wave 3, which we are already maybe have finished right now. Yeah, we reached the 1.618 FIB extension level. So, and this is the minimum price target for a wave 3, and we have reached it perfectly. And that's why I'm currently thinking that we are gonna head a little bit lower in the wave 4, bounce on this channel trend line here, which you can see from this falling broadening wedge, and from there last 5-wave move impulse to the upside can start, or has the chance to start from in a 5-wave move. And since now, in my opinion, we saw 1, 2, 3, and finally also the wave 4, which I told you several weeks from now. I told you for the last 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks since we peaked up there. This is most probable a wave 8 down in a leading expanding diagonal. This is an overshooting B. I gave you this target area for this. I doubled down on my short positions up there on 1770 US dollars. And as you can see, this downwards move is still ongoing here, which I currently consider to be most likely a wave A here in this wave count. As you can see, we have already fulfilled or complete a 5-wave impulse towards the upside, which I highlighted here in yellow for you. We hit all of my price targets. We hit the price target for the wave 3, for the wave 4, for the wave 5. We were short down there, long up here. Actually, I also placed short orders up there in this region. I know, up here many people told me, oh, it will rise to 2,000 US dollars. I told you straight there, most likely a top is in place in my opinion. And of course, this wave 5 could have extended out. I told you all the time, in my opinion, most likely this is an A wave, but I didn't trade it. As you can remember, this is the place where I set my short orders for Ethereum, which didn't get filled. So that was also the reason why I jumped in ADA a little bit early, because I, of course, wanted to eliminate the scenario that I'm again on the sidelines which the trade is going on. Maybe it was a little bit FOMO, of course, you can call it like that. In my opinion, this trade has a good chance now to still work out. For Ethereum, if we are counting here the smaller wave counts, this should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a leading diagonal here in the A wave. So this should be a 5-wave move down, and right now we only see 3 waves. So the chance is actually pretty high, in my opinion, that we are seeing here one last dip for Ethereum. That's why I also concerned or introduced you to the opinion that ADA will also see one low, because I think for Bitcoin and Ethereum it's quite likely that we get one last dip and then the B wave up. For ADA we can hold this bottom, we can also hold it for Ethereum. We fulfilled the minimum requirements practically for an A wave. We got a 5-wave move down, which ended here below this 3rd wave. So practically all expectations got fulfilled. And if we are counting here the microwave count, the wave 3 is not the shortest. This overlap of wave 1 and 4 is okay, because it can be a leading diagonal, a leading expanding diagonal. And for this to be really perfectly fulfilled, this wave 5 should be bigger than the wave 3. So it will also fit perfectly in the expectation that we see one last dip, and from there the B wave. And actually I told you all the time that this is, in my opinion, an A wave down. Darius, jetzt habe ich gar nicht die Einblendung erwähnt. Pass auf, am Anfang der Ethereum-Analyse blende jetzt folgenden Satz ein. And now, before we are also diving deep into the Bitcoin chart, I want to also provide you with my analysis of the last 2-3 weeks for the Bitcoin chart. So right now I'm tracking the situation that Bitcoin also has made a significant low. So that is the point where I expect a 5-wave move from Bitcoin, like Ethereum did it as well. And for Bitcoin, we only saw a 3-wave move yet. So sooner or later, there needs to be a wave 4 down, and I'm thinking currently that this should start right now. Wave 4 target is between the, I show you with the Fib retracement levels here on the chart. When we take in the bottom of the wave 2 to the high of the wave 3, the target is between the 0.382 and the 0.5 Fib retracement levels. So that's the most probable target for a wave 4. Towards the downside has already bottomed out. I think this is most probably what happened here. There is another way of counting it, but it would make no difference. We can say the wave 4 topped here, the wave 3 down there, the 2 up here would be the more reliable wave count. You can see it's an ending diagonal. Every move consists out of 3 waves. We saw 1, 2, 3 down there, 1, 2, 3 up there, 1, 2, 3 down there, 1, 2, 3 up there, 1, 2, 3 down there. So every wave is a 3-wave move. This is typical for an ending diagonal. We perfectly hit the target area I gave you in all of my last videos. You can really check out the channel in every single video. I was tracking here this rally towards the downside. I gave you this target area which we perfectly hit. Of course, it's performing the same way here as I've provided you here every day in the last days and weeks. So we have also completed here our 5-wave impulse. We have also hit the 3rd wave target, 4th wave target, 5th wave target. I told you multiple times up there, a top can be in place, and I expect an A, B, C correction down. And it seems currently like we are still in this A wave, which is currently ongoing. So there we can count it as in 1, 2. So now we should be in the 3 as well. There should be another 4 and 5. Which then finishes off this A wave towards the downside. And as you can see, we got this 5-wave move towards the downside. I can finally pretty sure identify it as a wave A, which I all the time expected. Also here, it would fit very nicely to get one last low. This is only a 1, 2, this is a 3, 4, and we see a 5 of the A wave. A 5 of the 5th wave of the A wave, because this is already a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this 5th wave consists out of 5 waves, and we already got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this can fit perfectly here. Afterwards, I expect a B wave up and a C wave down, and this is the target area where I will actually really open big long positions for Bitcoin and Ethereum, most likely for Ethereum, because percentage-wise it's paying off a lot more. But I think I don't have to change this scenario at all. I'm following this here since the last weeks, every day here. If you don't want to miss that out, leave your subscription down below the channel, smash up the like button, leave your comments down below. And now let's finally have a look as well on the QT chart. And also before we start into that, I want to of course show you what I provided you here in the last weeks and months already since my first analysis about QT. As you can see, and the lower one here at between 80 and 90 US dollars. And I told everyone, so after we made a 5-wave move here to the downside, my expectation is that we're getting a corrective 3-wave move to the upside, as we have been making since my first video here about Quant. And afterwards, there should still be a wave C to the downside, which is also a 5-wave move in this target area. But we only saw an impulse down there, so I told you straight from the beginning we should come up now in a 3-wave move in this target area. I placed it in my first video already, and then impulsively here in this downwards target area, and from there we can start our run up. You can see every other coin, there is kind of more progression. We are already a little bit further in our wave count, for example, for ADA. And I think it will take us some more time to come down there, but it's still my primary expectation. And if we're not coming down there, I will not buy into QT. And as you can see, we reached the first target area, which I provided you here with. We got resistance and we are on our way towards the downside. So I expect us straight to be in this 3rd wave of the C wave, which has not bottomed yet. I didn't change my scenario here once. I was always here on the side of one lower low. So I think we finally will get it here. And this should be an ABC move. This will be the point where I will enter huge long positions. And I think it's also fitting very nicely here with the Bitcoin and Ethereum wave count, because As you know, for Bitcoin and Ethereum, there should be now a B wave up and a C wave down. So in my opinion, it could very well be that we see this third, fourth, and fifth wave developing during Bitcoin and Ethereum are seeing its B and C wave. So and all of them three will hit the target area at the same time, so that they can rally the same time up. Of course, as you can see, they are on a slightly different wave count, but time-wise, they are of course sticking together a little bit. And if you don't want to miss out on that in the future, leave your subscription down below the video, smash up the like button, and also activate the small little bell so you will always get notified when I upload a new video here for you on this channel. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much for sticking here with me until the very end, and I hope we will see each other in the next video here on this channel. Ciao, ciao.